Okay, I'm going to show you how the lane assist works or the lane departure. First thing, if you have the packages, the green lights have to be on. You simply activate those by touching the buttons. I'd recommend that you never cut them off unless you're in a specific situation where it's, I don't know, I can't imagine the situation, but where you don't want to be warned about a car that is in your blind spot. So with that, on each rear view mirror, or on each mirror, if you will, you'll see a little triangle. You probably can't see it here through the camera or through the glass, but you'll see a triangle there. That triangle will light up and it'll basically turn orange if there's a car in your blind spot, and it'll stay orange until the car is outside or out of your blind spot and visible to you by either the mirror or hey, you can see it passing you or something of that effect. And you'll also get a vibration from the steering wheel. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear that, but I'm gonna try it. I'll be quiet when it happens, and we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm actually sitting stopped at a light, and there's cars around me. The sensor doesn't come on, so that's so it is a smart sensor. It knows, it works with the vehicle to tell when you're at speed and to tell when's the right time to cut this. To cut the light on. So I got a car coming up on my right, if you will. Didn't come on. Okay, right now you should see the orange light. There's a car driving up in my blind spot. So that's pretty much how it works, and that light will come on. That'll tell you, hey, there's a vehicle in your rear view. So that's the active or the blind spot detection. But at the same time, if I was trying to turn or if I put my blinker on, the steering wheel would shake. So I'll try and demonstrate that also as safe as I possibly can while I'm driving the car. Hey, for those of you that have or don't have the GPS, but you live, say, overseas, as long as the speed is being broadcasted, or the speed limit, if you will, is being broadcasted, and that's a fairly common thing out here in South Korea. It's not illegal for the radars to actually tell you the speed limit, and they actually do that themselves. There's no radar detector or whatever, if you will. Their GPS signals out here just actually broadcast the speed limits. So as long as that signal is being broadcasted, the BMW actually detects the speed limit, and you see it just changed. It just went out, so it's going, or it'll stay out until it detects the next, if you will, broadcast from the next signal, and then that speed will come up in kilometers, whatever it may be, and it'll simply tell you, hey, that's the speed limit. I'm not sure if it does that in the States. I've never been in the States with this car. I just wanted to throw that out there. As long as you're riding around, and the signal is being broadcasted, it'll actually show you what the speed limit is. So you see that actually says 25 miles an hour. I changed the units over to miles per hour to talk about to show talk about the life of the car, if you will. But typically we ride this car in kilometers, so we can match with what's going on, so we can match the speed limit out here in South Korea. Now you see it just jumped up to 70 miles an hour. So I just entered the highway, and it picked up the signal for me and told me what the speed limit is. Okay, I got a car coming up on my left. I'm not sure if you can hear that. But as long as I try to turn, and there's another car, you see the light? When I put the blinker on, or when I try to actually go to the left, the steering wheel will actually shake or vibrate, and in an effort to try and tell you or warn you not to make that move, for lack of a better word. And also, I did get a red light, which is the crash alert, if you will, based on the parameters that you set for the car. Like, hey, warn me when I am this close to a car, that sort of thing. You'll see a red light in between the two lane arrows there. And again, I'm doing all this while I'm driving up to the BMW service center, because of my engine light being on. They told me to drive the car up here, which I thought was, in some aspects kind of stupid, but hey.